Hi friends, here we are given a polynomial. What is the polynomial? Polynomial is x minus 1 times x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 4, x minus 100. The product of these terms. Obviously, this polynomial is of degree 100. Right. So for example, if we have something like x minus alpha into x minus beta. Okay. The polynomial will be of 2 degrees. Right. So for example, ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so this polynomial, which is of degree 2, will have two roots, let's say alpha and beta. Okay, and when we have 2-degree polynomial, what is the sum of the roots? Alpha plus beta is minus b by a. And what is the product of the roots? Alpha beta is c by a. Very basic thing that we know. Now, when we have a 3-degree polynomial, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Okay, then there will be three roots. Right. 3 can be real or complex, but doesn't matter. But there will be three roots. Now, what is the sum of the roots? Sum of the roots, let's say alpha, beta, gamma are the roots. Alpha plus beta plus gamma would be equal to minus b by a. Okay. Then product of the roots taken 2 at a time. That means alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma. This is equal to c by a. This c. First, this is b by a, then c by a, and product of the roots taken all three at a time, alpha beta gamma, is equal to d by a. Please note, sorry, minus d by a. Okay, so please note the sum of the roots, 1 at a time it is minus b by a, 3 at a time is also minus, 2 at a time is plus. Similarly here also, 1 at a time is minus, 2 at a time is plus. Okay, so this we can extend to a polynomial of any degree. Okay, any degree. Now here we are given a polynomial of 100 degree. The degree of the polynomial is 100. Naturally, what we'll get if we do the multiplication, we'll get something like a0 x power 100 plus a1 x power 99 plus a2 x power 98 plus a99 x plus a100 x power 0. That is the constant. We'll get 101 times. How many times? 101 times. Okay. So for example, when there are two roots, we'll get 3 times. When there are 3 roots, we'll get 4 times. When there are 100 roots, we'll get how many times? 101 times. We'll get 101 times. Now, what is the sum of all the roots? Let's say the roots are R1, R2 till R100. Then sum of the roots taken one at a time. Plus R100 is minus a1 by a0. a1 by a0. Similarly, the sum of the roots taken 2 at a time. For example, r1 r2 plus r1 r3 plus r1 r4 up to r1 r100. Okay. Then r2 r3, this plus r2 r3 plus r2 r4 plus r2 r100. Similarly, plus r3 r4 plus r3 R100. Similarly, R4, R5, R4 to R100. Right. Basically, what we are saying, combination of all roots taken two at a time. How many times? 100 C2 combinations. 100 C2. We have R1 to R100. We have to take two at a time. Okay. All such combinations, the sum of those combinations would be this A2 by A0. A2 by A0. A0. Similarly, this is taken 2 at a time. That's why it is plus. When you take 3 at a time, then it will be minus a3 by a0. 3 at a time. 3 at a time. Then 4 at a time. Then a4 by a0. 5 at a time. Minus a5 by a0. Okay. Likewise. Likewise, we can define for any polynomial. Okay. Now, here in this polynomial, we know the roots. What are the roots? Roots are 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. That is the given question, right? We know this polynomial is already broken down into roots. What are the roots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like this, right? Now, we know the roots are 1, 2, 3, 4, all to 100. What is the sum of the roots? Sum of the roots is actually equal to minus of a1 by a0. Right, sum of the roots. That's what we have decided. Root 1 to root 100, sum would be minus a1 by a0. Right, what exactly is that? That is the coefficient of x power 99. That is what the question is about. What is the sum of the roots? What is the coefficient of x power 99? It is actually sum of the roots minus of sum of the roots. Right. So here the question is here a0. What is a0? Coefficient of x power 100. A0 is clearly 1 because there is nothing before x for anything. So if we do the multiplication, we'll get something like a0 x power 100 plus a1 x power 99 plus something something something. Okay. Now what is this? What is this a1 is the question. Okay. But and we know 1 plus 2 plus 3 whatever plus 100 is equal to minus a1 by a0. We know this, right? And a0 is clearly 1. So minus a1 is 1 plus 2 plus up to 100. So what is a1? a1 is minus of 1 plus 2 up to 100. Okay. Okay. So the coefficient of x power 99 is the sum of numbers 1 to 100. What is the sum of first 10 natural numbers? It is n by 2 into 100 by 2 into first term plus last term. Right. Average of first and last term by into n by 2. Right. That's equal to 50 into 101. This is minus of this. Right. So the final answer is minus 50 50. This is the correct answer. Right. Right, guys. The sum of first and natural numbers. So what is the sum of numbers in arithmetic progression? N by 2 into. We can use the arithmetic progression here also here. Right. We can use this formula also, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d for arithmetic progression, or otherwise n into n plus 1 by 2, sum of first 10 natural numbers. Whichever way you use, that is still fine. Right, sum of first 10 natural numbers is n into n plus 1 by 2. And you can use the arithmetic progression also. A is equal to 1. So what we get? N by 2 into a equal to 1, 2 plus n minus 1. That is 99 into d. What is d? D is again 1. Right, so 100 by 2 into 101, which is nothing but n by 2 into n into n plus 1 by 2. Right, guys? Hope you like this. The correct answer is minus 5050. Thank you, guys.